at a native rate of speech.
I've always enjoyed working with computers, so it was an easy decision to major in computer science at California University with a plan to enter the IT field. In school, I excelled in my computer-related classes, and during my college years, I became particularly interested in software development, especially software that would help consumers. That's why I applied for and completed a one-year internship with Lauderdale Industries. At Lauderdale, I learned how to formulate new ideas for software and how to communicate those ideas effectively to the rest of the development team. I am a very focused person, and I tend to be product-oriented. At Lauderdale, I made sure that whatever projects I worked on, I saw to completion. For instance, I worked with a team that was developing a new version of a piece of popular software called Rototype. I asked to be part of every step of software development, and at the end of the project, I was given the responsibility of getting final technical approval. I made sure that I followed through with the right departments, keeping my team informed of the progress. This is the type of work I enjoy, and that's why I applied for a position with your company. Your company is a leader in software development and is in the forefront of new ideas in the field. I think that the products your company has developed in the past several years have been outstanding and are the best on the market. I want to work in a company where I can be challenged and where I can make a contribution. I would very much enjoy working in your company to develop new software and to improve existing ones.
Sample answer number 2. I have worked speed. I have worked successfully in sales for over 10 years. One of my first sales jobs was in college, where I majored in business. I worked for the college newspaper selling advertising space, and as an extrovert who likes interacting with people, I was very successful in the job. What also helped me sell more than any other salesperson was my persistence. I was willing to follow up with a potential client over weeks and even months, developing a relationship with them until they were ready to make a deal with us. I'm currently working as a sales rep for the Mitch Muni Company. I have been their top salesperson for the past 2 years. Last year, I sold over $3 million worth of products. Now I'm ready for a new challenge. I want to work in public relations because it's an area where I can use my creativity together with my knowledge of advertising and sales. I have a proven ability to work well with people, and I can develop good long-term relationships with clients. I want to work for your company in particular because you work primarily with internet-based companies, which is an area that is growing at a rate of 40% a year. That makes your company a leader in the industry, and I'd like to be part of that. Thanks. Now let's listen to the sample answer, this time at a normal speed.
I've been with Lauderdale for over 5 years, and I've enjoyed working there. I learned a lot about software development and how to work effectively with my colleagues. About 2 years ago, I began getting interested in other aspects of design and started learning about new ways that the field is creating and developing new designs. I completed training that qualifies me to oversee other types of projects than the ones I work on now at Lauderdale. That's why I'm now looking for a company that will allow me to more fully utilize my new skills and where I can take on new challenges. What I see in this position is also the opportunity for growth and advancement. I think that my current skills and abilities are a good match with the current needs of this company.
Now let's listen to the sample answer at a normal speed. The primary reason I left Mitch Muni Company was because the company went through a restructuring and my position was eliminated. Up to that point, however, I had a very good track record and received positive employee evaluations each of the 3 years I worked there. Leaving Mitch Muni actually allowed me to make a career change that I had been thinking about for some time, and that is more aligned with my career goals. Although I've worked successfully in sales for the past several years, my education and my interests are more closely related to marketing. I'd like to find a position that would allow me to use my knowledge and skills to do challenging work. This position would also give me more responsibility than I had at my last company and more promotion opportunities. I think that my skills and abilities are a good match for this job. Normal speed.
This company is an industry leader and is at the forefront of exciting new developments in this field. Its mission to change the way consumers get and send information is, I believe, where the biggest areas of growth are in the industry. Based on the company's financials and its general performance in the past year, Lauderdale is poised to take over as one of the top suppliers of online service in the world. I've read about the company's many future projects that are designed to move the company forward toward achieving its mission. I want to be part of this company because I believe I can be part of that growth. In the past several years, I have led a number of innovative projects along the same lines as the current direction of this company. By doing this, I was able to help my current company get a foothold in the market. I'm confident that I can bring my proven skills in management, development, and technology to succeed in your organization.
Let's listen now to another answer for the question, why do you want to work here? Sample answer, at a native rate of speech. There are several reasons why I want to work for this company. First, I was impressed with the backgrounds of the founders and their vision for this company. Their innovative thinking is, I believe, in line with the best thinking in the field right now. Your company also has one of the best reputations in the industry for innovative thinking and taking serious corporate responsibility for making a difference in the local communities. As I learned more about the company and its growth potential, it became clear to me that I may be able to make a significant contribution to its goals. Since I've been working for the past 5 years as a successful marketing strategist, I believe I can bring those skills and the knowledge I've gained to help the organization reach its mission to become an industry leader. I am now looking for a new challenge where I can take my proven skills and apply them to new situations, as well as learning new techniques to continue my own development. This is the company I've been looking for, a place where my background, experience, and skills can be put to use to make things happen. That concludes episode 3 of Interview. The expression to wear different hats means to have different jobs, different responsibilities, different positions. She says that her flexibility, her ability to change, to do different things, has allowed her to do the things that her company wants her to do. So what she's saying is that she can be flexible. She can do different things. She ends her answer by saying, I hope to have even more opportunities to learn and to advance here at Lauderdale and to contribute to its future growth. She ends her answer by once again saying that she wants to continue working for this company. She's not going to leave the company in the next 5 years. Now let's listen to this first sample answer at a normal speed.
My goal is that in 5 years, I will be working in a managerial position in this company. I see the next few years here at Lauderdale as an opportunity to gain the skills and knowledge to run one of the departments in this company. One of the reasons I'm applying for this position is that this is a large company with a lot of opportunities for advancement. If I continue working in the department where this position is, I hope to be a senior manager with a hand in shaping the strategic plans for development in this area of technology. Another possibility in 5 years is to transfer to one of the regional offices where I would oversee local operations. Ultimately, the direction I would take in this company depends on many factors, such as the changing priorities of the market, the expertise I will have gained at the end of the 5 years, and the changing needs of the company. I've worn different hats in the company I'm working for now, and my flexibility has allowed me to fill the needs of that company. I hope to have even more opportunities to learn and advance here at Lauderdale and to contribute to its future growth.
Now we'll listen to another sample answer for the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? At the end of 5 years, I intend to be a leading expert in the field of marketing, working with some of the largest accounts in the country. That's why I want to work for Mitch Muni. As a leader in the industry, Mitch Muni has the resources, talent, and the vision to be the best in the business. Working for this company is an ambition for many people in this field, and I'm no different. If I'm hired, I plan to cultivate new accounts in industries that Mitch Muni has not yet explored, including the automotive and healthcare fields. By doing this, I hope to break new ground for this answer at a normal speed. At the end of 5 years, I intend to be a leading expert in the field of marketing, working with some of the largest accounts in the country. That's why I want to work for Mitch Muni. As a leader in the industry, Mitch Muni has the resources, talent, and the vision to be the best in the business. Working for this company is an ambition for many people in this field, and I'm no different. If I'm hired, I plan to cultivate new accounts in industries that Mitch Muni has not yet explored, including the automotive and healthcare fields. By doing this, I hope to break new ground for this company and to expand its influence in the marketplace. I see being here at this company long term, not only to continue to build my expertise, but to influence the direction that this company will take in the next 10 years. I could do this in any number of official roles in the company, such as managing a region or heading one of the main offices. I've had the opportunity to work all over the country, but I consider this city my home. Working with Mitch Muni would allow me to come back to my hometown, where I'd plan to stay for a long time. I can't think of a better place to call my new professional home than Mitch Muni. Job. Now let's listen to this answer, this time at a normal speed.
As you can see from my resume, I've taken advantage of every opportunity to complete training to develop technical knowledge in this field. Now I'm considered an expert in the technologies that my current company is working on. Last year, when the company decided to expand in this area, the management selected me to head the new project. To head this team effectively, I used my planning skills to make sure that the team was on task and on time at all times. My management skills came in handy to get the most out of each person on the team. For instance, 2 of the team members came from competing departments. I worked with both of them closely and entrusted them with the most important part of the project. This way, I was able to develop trust between these 2 team members. This resulted in producing excellent work while forming one of the most sought-after partnerships in the company. Because this was a new initiative, the nature of the job changed as the project developed. Another one of my strengths is that I'm flexible and I'm able to handle change in the company or in my job responsibilities. When I started on this project, we had 4 team members. By the end, we had 16. That means that I needed to go from working one-on-one with each team member to having to delegate responsibility as the project grew. This was possible because of the trust I had built up within the team and my ability to shift gears when the project changed over time.
Now let's listen to the answer, again, this time read at a normal speed. One of my biggest strengths is my communication skills. In my current job, I work with people from all over the world and many different backgrounds. I'm able to understand that everyone has different perspectives about projects and work tasks. One of our most recent hires comes from a developing country. It's very tempting when talking about the latest technological developments to dismiss or at least ignore her perspective. However, as head of the department, it was clear to me that this new employee brought a fresh perspective on why we needed to consider different options when deciding on the type of technology to adopt. Through hard work and determination, I was able to get the rest of the department to make important changes that moved us in the same direction as the project. I was fortunate that I was able to develop these analytical skills when I was an undergraduate student at McQuillan University. The program I was in used case-based teaching so that we worked on solving real-life problems under real-life conditions. I graduated at the top of my class, and now I make use of the skills I learned there every day. That concludes. Now let's listen to the sample answer, this time at a native rate of speech.
A weakness that I have is that I don't like to do public speaking, and I get nervous when I have to give a presentation or a speech in front of other people. I realize that I won't need to do any public speaking in this job right now, but I want to overcome this fear so that when the time comes, I'll be prepared. It's important to me to identify any shortcomings that may affect my job performance or career advancement opportunities, and to do something about them. To combat my fear of public speaking, I took a public speaking class at Lytton College a few months ago, and after I finished the course, I joined a Toastmaster club. I've been going to the club meetings regularly where I give speeches in front of other members, and I get constructive criticism about my performance. I can say that in the past 5 months, I've become a better and more confident speaker. I think, however, I can be even better, and that's why I've continued to attend meetings and to look for opportunities to put into practice what I've learned. I'm confident that in a very short time, I'll be an even better and more effective speaker and presenter.
Now let's listen to another sample answer to the question, what are your... Now let's listen to the sample answer number 2, this time at a normal speed. When I started my first job, I had trouble with procrastination. Even though I never missed a deadline, I found that procrastinating put me under unnecessary stress, and this hurt my enjoyment of the job. Fortunately, I realized the problem fairly quickly and did something about it. The first thing I did was talk to my colleagues about how they managed their time effectively. I learned that many of them used project management software, which I also began to use. This type of program allowed me to set deadlines and benchmarks for the different tasks I had to do, and gave me reminders about how far along I should be on a given task. This helped with my planning and has made me more organized overall. Now I use this type of planning for all of my major job tasks, and procrastination is no longer a problem for me.